Ladies and gentlemen of the Federal Communications Commission, I appreciate this opportunity to testify on the subject before you. I feel heartsick that the news has gotten out about this, but I hope that by telling this story I can convince you that America doesn't want what we discovered.
Well, that's very interesting, Dr. Bachman. Tell me, has your radio telescope turned up anything else about the universe that hasn't been revealed by ordinary light telescopes?
Yes, it has. We found about 50 shots in space, not hidden by cosmic dust that gives off powerful radio signals. Yet, no heavenly bodies at all seem to be there.
Well, that sure is something. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in radio history, we bring you the noise from Dr. Bachman's mysterious voids. The hiss from nowhere. Dr. Bachman, has anyone proposed a name for these interesting voids?
No, at present time they neither have a name nor an explanation.
I can't remember when a broadcast has been such a pleasure.
It's been one of the most memorable experiences of my life.
Honey, I'm home. It's supper time.
Fred Bachman was on the radio today.
I know, I was with him in the studio.
When he turned on that thing, everything seemed to drop away from me. I've been lying here ever since trying to get over it.
Fred, am I getting you up from dinner?
I wish! I let Marion have the car today so she could go to the store. I get home and there isn't a scrap of food in the house, and she's just sitting there. She told me that she got to the store and then felt so good she walked right back out.
Can I come over after dinner? I want to talk to you about something.
The whole town went nuts. Says here people shut up in the middle of sentences and stayed that way for 5 minutes. Hundreds wandered around the cold grinning like toothpaste ads. Is this what you wanted to talk to me about?
Yeah, it all happened when that noise was being broadcasted.
But most people weren't listening to the program.
They don't have to if my theory is right. We took those faint signals from space, amplified them about 1,000 times, and rebroadcasted them. Anybody within reach of the transmitter would get a good dose of that stepped-up radiation, whether they wanted to or not.
You're cutting him in on it too?
In on what?
The millions, the billions, the noise from the stars. They love it.
How are we gonna make these millions or billions?
Real estate. Perfect. A barn. We can start there. We set up a transmitter in the barn, run a line out to your antenna, and we've got a real estate development.
I don't follow you. This place wouldn't do for a development. The roads are poor, no bus service or shopping center, and the view is lousy. And look at the ground, it's full of rocks.
Duck. Sure, it's got its drawbacks, but with the transmitter in the barn, you can give them the most precious thing in all creation, happiness. I'd get that prospects, and you'd sit up there in the barn with your hand on the switch. Once a customer sets foot on Euphio Heights and you shot the happiness to him, there's nothing he wouldn't pay for a lot.
Every house at home, as long as the power doesn't fail.
And once all the houses are sold here, we move the transmitter and start again.
I don't know. This sort of thing is out of my line.
We all recognize our limitations, Doc. I'll handle the business end, and you handle the technical end. Or maybe you don't want to be a millionaire.
Oh, yes, I do.
Alrighty, the first thing we've got to do is build one of them and test her.
I suppose we could throw one together and run a test out here next week. It's ready. Are you guys ready?
Don't, Fred. Don't.
Turn it on. We wouldn't have the telephone today if Bell hadn't had the guts to call somebody up.
I'll stand right here by the switch, ready to turn it off if something goes wrong.
Eddie, I think there's a real baseball in the hall closet. Wouldn't that be more fun than the old tennis ball?
What's that noise?
Come in.
I can't read the last line in your note. What's that say about cottage cheese? Cheese.
I said come in.
Whose milk truck is this blocking the road? Don't you know somebody could get killed coming around a blind curve in that thing? Pretty unlikely. I don't know why I brought it up. Hey kid, like guns?
He'll make quite a cop.
I've got the swellest little kid and the swellest bunch of friends and the swellest old wife in the whole world.
I'm kinda hungry.
Oh, Eddie, are you really gonna make your mother cook when we're having such a wonderful time?
There, kid. How's that? Get Fred. He's gonna miss seeing the barn go.
Oh, Fred, you missed it.
Now we're really gonna see something. This power line's gonna get it this time.
How come nobody cheered? The Euphio. It's off.
I think I have a concussion.
Darling, my poor darling, what happened to you?
Who's got my gun?
I'll bet it's Sunday morning. We've been here 12 hours.
Sunday morning? I walked in here on a Sunday night.
What happened?
Happiness. Happiness by the kilowatt.
That's good. Happiness by the kilowatt. Buy your happiness the same way you buy light.
Contract happiness the same way you contract influenza.
What's the matter with you people? You're acting like the experiment had failed. We had a cross-section of America in this room, and we made every last person happy. Not just for an hour, not just for a day, but for 2 days straight. Don't you see it? It'll bring families back together, save American homes. No more fighting over what TV or radio program to listen to. Euphio pleases one and all. We proved that. And there's no such thing as a dull Euphio program.
Come in, come in.
The electricity will be on in about 5 minutes.
Look, Lou, this little monster could kill civilization in less time than it took to burn down Rome. We're not going into the mind-numbing business, and that's final.
You're kidding! Don't you want your husband to make millions?
Not by operating an electronic opium den.
But it's what the public wants.
It would be nice to have the electricity back on. Lights, hot water, heater, and the... Oh no!
I thought you were on my side.
If you ever breathe one word about Euphio to anyone, what I just did to Euphio, I will gladly do it to you. I thought that it was over with then, but because of Lou Harrison's big mouth, word has leaked out. Let me say again, all of Lou's claims to what Euphio will do are true. The question is not whether Euphio works, it does. The question is whether or not America is willing to enter a new and distressing phase of history, where men no longer pursue happiness but buy it. In closing, I'd like to point out that Lou Harrison is unworthy of public trust. It wouldn't surprise me, for instance, if he set up Euphio so that the radiations wouldn't addle your judgments when you were trying to make your decision. In fact, it seems to have just turned on, and I'm so happy I could cry. I've got the swellest little kid and the swellest bunch of friends and the swellest old wife in the whole world. And Lou Harrison is the salt of the earth. I wish him a lot of luck with his new enterprise.